Hey, greetings. Performance reviews where I give you the review from the technician's point of view, and today we're going to do an unboxing of the much awaited Hoover Streamline hard floor cleaner, and this is the cordless version, which is what we've been waiting for. I already did a review, unboxing, and evaluation of the corded version of this machine, so let's see what the cordless has to offer. We'll do a comparison and a full review later, but as many of you know, if you're subscribed to the channel, I do more in unboxing than most people do in a review. So stay tuned till the end. There'll be a lot of useful information packed in this video. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what Hoover has given us. Yes, before I get any further, no money has exchanged hands, but Hoover did send me a sample for review. All right away they are really pitching their floor solution. I have used their floor solution in the past. It does seem to work, and some of it has a nice citrus odor, but I've only used this one. These two I have not used. And there's another one that they're not showing that's available as well. Wow, they're really going hard on that. They got a coupon there for you. Nice, light, easy manual. So they explain the LCD screen and such in the manual. We got an extra roller, just like the last one. We have the self-clean tray, of course, because it's cordless, is also the charging station. So let's pull this out and see what this looks like. There's a self-clean pedal. That's interesting. You have an empty sample size solution cleaner. We have the handle, which has a few more buttons on it than the corded version. Oh, okay. Little quick start guide there. We like that. We have the machine with the roller already installed. Extra filter, that's nice. Extra roller. Of course, a ONEPWR 4-amp battery with its own manual. And that's what's in the box. To go everything that should be in the box, you have a handle, an extra roller, a sample size of Hoover cleaner, an extra filter, a 4 milliamp hour battery, the charger cleaning station base, and a coupon for chemical from Hoover, and instruction manual for the battery and for the unit itself. All right, let's assemble the machine. The first step you want to do is take the handle. The handle's really simple. You're just going to press the handle into the machine firmly till you hear a click. And if you need to disassemble it, you'll have to stick a screwdriver in this hole and press the pin. Clean solution tank is here. You'll want to fill that up. Cool thing about the Hoover batteries, if you press them, they let you know how much battery life they have. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's really neat. So you're going to press this, and this is going to slide in there, and then your battery is going to go in there. Very, very cool. Again, press, pull. Very simple. And then you're going to want to let it charge its first charge until it's fully charged, like so. So plan on this being here a couple hours. Lastly, you're going to want to pull this off the screen. Filling the solution tank's super easy. They put it at a pretty extreme angle so that you can get this in a bathroom sink. And you see there's marks for water and solution. Now I will have a link below to the Hoover solution, which I've been using for a very long time, and this is probably the 4th generation of product I've used this solution in. Not the same bottle, obviously, but I really like the solution. It's got a nice smell to it. I have tried some of their others as well. You'll see that in various videos, but I usually just measure it out and do that. So very well thought out, clean water tank, easy to use. Right away, the touch controls and the LCD screen are really kind of a cool feature because it tells you what's going on with the machine. When it's fully charged, the screen will tell you that, and then you can cycle through the screen with the plus and the minus buttons. And again, it will tell you the info you need to know on the screen, how to use it. Very well thought out from Hoover. The boost does. Again, the whole instruction manual appears to be on the screen, which I think is really justification for the screen. Even though it's not a touchscreen, just having this information where the end user can get this, I think is fantastic and will prevent warranty claims. And then there's a QR code you can scan with videos. Now when you press the power button, nothing happens at first, which I thought was interesting. You actually press the plus, and then you get started. Well, as you can see, once you get going with this machine, and the menus were a little cumbersome to get through, but they really are educating you what this product is, so I see why they did that. But once you get started, it does work quite well. It's pleasantly quiet. We'll put the sound test in here. Again, that's the regular mode. That's the boost. I think the addition to a suction only mode is really nice, and not something I've seen before. It leaves the floor a little wet for unsealed wood floors, but if you have LVT, tile, anything like that, this will be just fine on that. I think the plug-in version still leaves the floor a little drier, but we're going to go through and put it to a quick test. Alright, it snowed this morning, it's freezing, so we got the usual salt marks on the floor. Let's go ahead and clean it up and see how this does. Well, I think the results speak for themselves. While the floor is still wet, it definitely got rid of those salt marks from the footprints, which is really nice. Man, that screen really does tell you everything. The brush roller jam feature, that's nice that it tells you that. Let's talk about the self-cleaning mode and the battery charging mode, because that's kind of interesting. On the plug-in version, there's a button up here. Now there are no buttons, that's just a screen. So you just step on it and it goes into self-cleaning mode. Press the pedal to continue. Alright, well, if you try to do self-cleaning mode with a full tank, it's going to let you know. I also discovered it's not going to let you go into self-cleaning mode if the battery is not at least 50% charged, so be aware of that. Cleaning up's a real breeze. Let me walk you through the product. Let me walk you through the process. So first, pull the brush roller out of the unit, and you just set it right there, and you can set the tray back on. Then you want to pull out your dirty water tank, and we'll go to the sink and I'll show you how that works. Now after the self-cleaning cycle, you want to dump this out and just make sure there's no debris in there. You can rinse it out if you want. That's usually what I do, but that's very simple. The filter, again, I recommend you vacuum before using this. This really has no cyclonic separation or any sort of separation between fine dust and hair in this filter, so really try and get the big stuff when you vacuum first. But you basically just take the filter out. There's a lint screen. You wash just the lint screen, and you can let all this dry in the base of the unit. As you see, cleanup is a breeze, and you can put everything in the stand and let it air dry. That's what I personally do. That way it doesn't get funky or no mold or anything will grow in there that way. I will say it does seem to leave the floor a little bit of streak, and you can see those streaks in the floor. That does bother me, especially once it dries. As far as cleaning performance and natural usability, that's all very good. It's every bit as good as the plug-in version, which also leaves streaks as well, but not to the severity. I'd also like to comment on the battery life. So the 4 amp hour battery, doing pretty much the entire top floor, which is hard floor, maybe 1,500 square feet on 2 things, or 2 tanks. So you'll be able to get probably about 4 tanks out of a battery, which is really nice. And of course, these ONEPWR batteries are widely available from Hoover as an accessory. Everything is good and easy to use once you get going. I will say the menu system at first is frustrating. I had to toggle through it twice on this one before I got out of it, but now it just turns on and off. So my recommendations for this are wait for the full review, but if you see it on sale, I wouldn't be afraid to pick it up. Hoover has a fantastic warranty if you were to have trouble. So big thank you to Hoover for sending this review sample. Big thank you to you guys for watching. If you like what we do, check out the description box. We have a Patreon and all sorts of other good stuff in there. If you want to buy these, there'll be a link to Amazon, which will benefit the channel. Have yourself a fantastic day.